But we'll start off at number 1 overall. This one's not even a question. There we have it. So right there, Jonathan Taylor, number 1 overall by RBs. I mean, just look at the ratings here. 100% roster, 98% started. So we'll start the draft here. Boom, Jonathan Taylor. Let's not waste any more time with that. Mute clicking there. As I've kind of predicted before, you're seeing just a ton of running backs being taken off the board. It kind of hurts because not only is it that all these quality running backs are being taken off the board. So yeah, Jonathan Taylor's fantastic, but now I'm in a position here where the board is pretty slim. If we're going over here to a running back, you're telling me that out of all of this, my next best option, if I'm number 1 overall, this is what this board is going to look like. Now, that's easy for me. I'm going to take James Conner because James Conner is going to have a high volume targets, really good offense there. Next up, obviously, we don't want to have a super weak position group here, so I'm going to go with a receiver. Going to go with somebody of really high volume. I'll take Tyreek. Tyreek have a real strong high targets. He's going to have a ton of yards in that Miami offense. So, seeing 2 tight ends off the board already. That's interesting. Then we have, it looks like 3 QBs so far. So we got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Herbert, Pitts, Kittle. That's a shame. I really would like to have a really good tight end here. So I'm going to avoid the quarterback position. Going number 1 overall, I'll be honest, there's almost no way you're going to be able to really get on the bookends a quality QB. So running back and I'm good there. So now I have these options here. I'm going to go with Scary Terry. This is not PPR. I don't know. That one scares me a bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna do a hot take here a little bit. I'm gonna go with Cortland Sutton, a down the field target for Russ. And here's the thing: when you're doing this snake drive, you can see, boom, got my running backs, I got my wide receivers. Now comes the tough part: do I go with the tight end or do I go with the QB? QB-wise, there's a lot of guys here. I don't really see, especially with the way that the board has kind of gone so far. I think I'm going to get somebody that's going to be at least all right. Tight end-wise, there's no guarantees here, so I'm going to, Darren Waller, I'm going to just go ahead and grab that. You see McLaurin right off the board there. You got Lamar Action Jackson. Interesting that Antonio Gibson is being taken, considering that there is a chance that he's not even the starter. I know that Brian Robinson unfortunately got shot. Not even kidding, got shot this past weekend, so that's a shame. Antonio Gibson there, that seems a bit of a reach there. Shame, though, Joe Burrow, I really wish he had dropped there, but let's look at our quarterback situation now. Not horrible, but we got a back-to-back, so really doesn't really matter who's where. I'm not going another round after this, though, so I'm going to go ahead and take Russ Bus, and then let's go ahead and iron out... Okay, so here's the real question. What is going to be better here? Do we go with a receiver or do we shore up a backup tight end position? Oh, this is terrible because this is it's a 2-flex spot. I'm not playing 2 tight ends during the same week. So I guess I'll go with a receiver. I'll go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's go. Amon-Ra. That's a guy who I've been on all year, coming up into this season. So I'm going to take Amon-Ra St. Brown, even though this isn't PPR. Right, as you can see here, quarterback-wise, right on the back end there, Tom Brady, Dak, yikes. Running back, let's get somebody to kind of shore up the position there. This is easy. Cordero Patterson for me. Patterson, just a 1-2 threat with the receiving aspects to him as well. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another receiver as well. And you know what? Always check your notes, right? Not that. Let's click on him here. Let's see what the notes say. Not at practice. He isn't practicing Monday. Hasn't practiced since he hurt his knee in the preseason. will need to practice at least one or twice before the game to have a shot at playing. Well, I'm not drafting him for just week 1. So I'm going to go ahead and take Drake London there. I don't know. For whatever reason, I think the Dirty Birds may wind up being a little solid, you know? Maybe a little solid. Could surprise us a bit here. So right now, I like what I'm seeing. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's clearly the bell cow for this, but I could definitely see how Tyreek Hill's going to really bolster my team. So I got 2 deep on the running back side. Is there any other like serious quality here? It's pretty much backups at this point for running backs. I'm gonna stay away from running backs probably until the end here. So then receiver wise, you got a bunch of rookies. Lockett, whose quarterback's terrible. Claypool, Sky Moore, boom, Sky Moore, 100%. KC could really wind up sprouting in that offense. I'll go ahead and get a backup. I think Miami's offense is gonna kind of pop. So I'm gonna take Gesicki, whatever his name is, for Miami there. Board's filling up fast. Next is going to be a backup for... Oh, man. Right as I was about to say, you took Derek Carr away from me. Computer? You took Derek Carr away from me, man. Come on. All right, well, I'm going to take the Tua train, I guess. For as negative as I've been on Miami, it's very uncomfortable for me to have to be in this situation. Also, kickers are coming off the board, so that's swell. All right. I'll go the KC route again. I'm pretty much going almost all AFC, aren't I? Let's see. NFC, NFC, NFC. Okay. It's a little mixed. Defenses are starting to come off the board. What round are we at? We're at round 14, so towards the back end there. So I'll take a defense. Indianapolis. Indianapolis' defense has been pretty sweet looking. Let's go ahead and do... On my roster, I got Boom, Drake London. So let's go ahead and get a running back now. It's going to be a long road to recovery. So let's see what they have for Brian Robinson. No timetable. Yeah, this was shot twice his lower extremities. So brutal. So didn't suffer structural damage. He's going to meet with team doctors. I can't take him here, unfortunately. So I will take Algier, running back out of Atlanta. I like going archetypal teams. I know. I'm sorry. I like going archetypal teams. I like going so I can follow a few teams here. Convert your draft to a sleeper league. I'm good. Minor fast. I already know how to do this, man. Get out of here with your advertisements. Fuck out of here. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. So that's our full roster here. So I got Algier as a backup. I got Tua as a backup QB, Gesicki, Sky Moore, Drake London. You know, and then my starters, I got Russ Buss. I got Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, Tyreek Hill, Cortland Sutton, Darren Wall. This is pretty good. Oh, yeah, there you go. Cordero Patterson. That's my backup. There we go. So I spelled myself with Algier. But this isn't half bad. I'll be honest. This isn't half